Okay, in this problem we are going to be looking at this expression here, and they want to know which expression is equivalent to this one. Now, as a rule of thumb, I typically will look at the answers before I answer the question, because if I didn't see any of these answers here, I would solve this entire thing and I'd come up with the answer of just one number. But they're not asking for that. They just want to know which one is equivalent. So let's kind of take a look at these. I see there's one fraction in this equation, and on C and D there's actually two fractions. This -1/5 comes into play. I don't see how that's going to be in our final, so I'm feeling like both of these are not going to be in the running for the correct answer. But I'm going to reserve because, say, something may happen, we don't know. So now let's look at this first one. In this first one, I've got a negative component, positive component, and then here's this fraction again. And you can kind of see we've got a negative here and a negative and a positive, and there's the fraction. So, and it's the same with this one below it. Something to note is both of these have a plus 2/5. Both of these have a plus 2.6, which is this guy and this guy, so those don't change. And then the question is these right here. All right, so I'm going to erase all this so we don't get lost, and let's start working this out. So since these two didn't seem to change, I'm going to rewrite this question with a -1.5 plus the -7 plus the 2.6 and then plus the 2/5. So these are the pieces I'm worried about right now. Now, the way I see it, I know that they're both negative, so I can add them together. So I can add the 1.5 and the 7, and I can get, let's see, 12, 1. Oh, I did that totally wrong. Hey, it's good you're seeing me make a mistake. The 7's a whole number. So it's 1.5 plus 7 is going to be right here. Add those together and we get 8.5. Okay? But they're both negative, so that I know this is going to be negative. You may not see it this way, and that is totally fine. There's another way to do it, and that is by drawing a number line. I'm going to put the 0 here, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be enough. So I got -1. It's going to be hard to squeeze these in. -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, -7, -8, -9, and -10. Okay, so I'm going to start with, I got the 1.5 first, so we'll go ahead and start there. So -1.5 is right here in between the -1 and -2, and then I'm just going to subtract 7, which means I go to the left 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You notice I put it in between the hash marks because I'm still working with that 0.5. So now you can see this ends up between -8 and -9, so it's -8.5. Okay, now look at your answer choices, and there it is right there. There's your -8.5 right there, plus the 2.6 plus the 2/5. Okay, and just to note, 63% of the students that answered this question got it right. So it's a little bit lower than some of the other questions that we've been working on. So anyway, I hope this helps, and I will see you in the next one.